Ladies and gentlemen, hello, good evening, welcome back to Dark Souls 3. This is my third attempt at recording a freaking video. I hope it works this time. Holy moly. I've been having some technical difficulties. I installed a new update to my graphics driver, and it has completely ruined my ability to record videos. Hopefully this one works. Fingers crossed. I just did a brief test recording after a couple hours of fiddling with settings. Oh, computers are complicated things. This should be okay. So this is a very unfortunate, sad video. This is after I have completed the final boss fight. We fought the Lord of Cinder. The bummer about playing games like Dark Souls is that unless I'm doing backups of my save file after every single recording, which I don't have the fortitude to do that, oh man, I don't have the self-discipline to do that sort of thing. Maybe I need to from now on. But when things go awry and I lose a bit of a recording, there's not a lot of recourse. There's only one save game. I can't go back to before I fought the boss. Anyway, here we are. I fought the Lord of Cinder. It was actually one of the most anticlimactic boss fights in the game. It was really just not a challenge. It was really pathetic. It was really easy. I shot it with lightning arrows like 10 times and he died. And here we are. I'm a dragon now, by the way. I chose the dragon ending to the game, where we freed all the dragons and destroyed humanity. I think that's this game. No, I became a dragon just for funsies using the Twinkling Dragon torso and headstone, so we can now, breathe fire. That's a fun thing. And I was just screwing around. Basically, I stomped on the boss in like less than 10 minutes and had to think of a way to fill out the rest of the video, so we didn't just have a 10-minute video. So I did Hawkwood's quest and became a dragon. How's that for padding? But anyway, we're here. I didn't want to just, be done with the video, and I wanted some sort of climactic encounter. By the way, the dragon claws. Don't know how practical it is. It looks so cool. So in the interest of doing something interesting, I picked the Link the Fire ending, the most boring one ever. You touch the bonfire and your character lights on fire, and then the credits play. Hooray! You really didn't miss much. But you did miss a conclusion of sorts. So we're going to do something a little different in the interest of seeking a conclusion to Dark Souls 3. Honestly, I think all of the Ring City DLC stuff is a much, much, much more interesting conclusion to the game than what we're actually left with. And as the credits were playing, I had a little bit of a rant talking about how basically one of my biggest complaints about the Dark Souls games, and this includes Bloodborne, probably Demon Souls, I don't know, I'll never play that game. It's on a trash system, the PS3, which I don't have, which is why it's trash. One of my biggest complaints about the Dark Souls games is that they don't give you the interesting toys until, it's too late. So I have Sunlight Spear now. Oh yeah, we can take a look at that before I forget. Transmuted from the soul of the Lord of Cinder. This is the miracle of Gwyn, the First Lord. The tales of Gwyn's archdragon hunts describe the inception of the Age of Fire. It's just another lightning spell, except bigger and more. And way more expensive. It is such an expensive spell. It's pretty good, though. Pretty strong. Oh gosh! Ooh, I didn't think I was gonna get my shield up in time. There we go. Whew. Gotta get me those Titanite chunks. Yeah, I don't know. I dislike how the really fun toys, the stuff that you get in the final DLC, the stuff that you get from transmuting the final boss's soul, kind of all is too little too late. Like, we've fought the hardest thing. We already defeated the most difficult bosses, the most difficult of the bosses, both of them from this DLC. Dark Eater Midir, that was an interesting and tough fight. Gale was also an interesting and tough fight. Both of them were really difficult until I actually leveled up a little bit and got a little bit more vitality. Yeah, so here we go. This is what we're here for. 71,000 souls. It's, I'm... What level am I? It's based on my level, right? 142. Into... turning that into 71,000. So 500 souls per level. That's actually reasonably cheap. I was expecting it to cost more. So, pay souls, revive Judicator Argo, who will summon the Spears of the Church to face trespassers. Once Judicator Argo is revived, one will again face the Spears of the Church upon entry into the Church of Filianor. Are you sure you want to do this? We're going to keep prompting you until you say no. Or yes. So there we go. Judicator Argo has been revived and will continue to summon Spears of the Church to face trespassers. We're gonna go smack somebody with my new dragon hands. It's gonna be great. That's my main goal. That's how we're going to end the series. We're gonna try to smack somebody with my dragon hands. One other thing that I did talk about a little bit in the video that was lost to time, that was corrupted. I did talk a little bit about closure and what I thought of the DLC. In general, I really, really like the DLC for this game. Ashes of Ariandel, I thought was a bit short, a bit small of an area for a single, standalone, full-price DLC. I was not a huge fan of it by itself for its price. It felt small, it felt kind of eh. Ring City, however, like more than makes up for that. And even more so, the Ringed City, I really thought was like super good. I really, really like this. I love the area. I mean, the opening of the Ringed City itself with the Judicator and all the archers and stuff, that was just complete BS. But otherwise, I really enjoyed the DLC. I liked the references to the Dark Soul, the references to Artorias of the Abyss when you fight Gale. Just all around top-notch great stuff. The boss fights were difficult, but in kind of a more interesting sort of way. I don't know, they were both super tanky.
Unknown visitor. By the king's decree.
We'll summon someone, just for fun. Game over. Fitting for an ending. If there was another person here, I would also summon that other person. We could take Patches. Patches is unbreakable, lest we forget. Hello, I'm a dragon. The downside to being a dragon, by the way, I can't really go into this now, but I have no armor equipped. Zero. I am ultra squishy, so this is probably not going to go well. But we'll give it a shot. I'm just going to ignore the Judicator. No, we're going to ignore him. Game over. What are you doing? Don't do this. Why would you fight him? Why would you anger him? If we ignore him, he literally just disappears from the fight. Oh well. He doesn't even give souls when you kill him or anything. There's really no point to it. Also, I think the fight is harder. I think it qualifies as like a New Game Plus sort of difficulty. I don't actually know if it's New Game Plus, but I think it's just harder. I did this once or twice when I was hanging out trying to assist with folks. I had one or two fights that were just, like, obscenely hard. They were either New Game Plus, or they were just stupidly strong people. Hello, have a little sunlight spear. Oh, I don't want to die. I will dragonize you. Got all these things sticking out of me. Alright. Is that really all you got? Half-Light, Spirit of the Church. Oh, we're fighting the NPC. That's even less interesting. That's okay. Now we finally get to see what the NPC does. Oh, they're using the sword that you get from the Dark Eater Midir. From his soul. The katana. The frayed blade, or whatever that was called. This kind of stinks to be fighting this guy offline. I wonder why he wasn't just, like, stomping me into the ground. Can I smack you with my dragon claws, please? It doesn't even use any FP, it only drains stamina to do this. Okay, maybe not the super great climax that I was hoping for. Still pretty fun, though. You know what? We'll call it quits here. Overall, I shared my thoughts with the DLC. Love it. Thumbs up. It was great. Great ending to the series, possibly to the entire Dark Souls franchise. We may get more Bloodborne, I don't know. But yeah, it was great. I had fun. I hope you all had fun also. This is me signing out. Thank you all for joining me on this Let's Play, and I hope you'll join me for whatever the next one turns out to be. Take care, everyone. Have a good night. May the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you.